So a lot of times, well, you know, even when they went to St. Louis for the fight, I don't know if you heard about the fight they went to. Big Meech went to a fight. It was a heavyweight fight. Spinks, one of them guys, was fighting, and Meech had the furs, and all the homies was in the second floor. I mean, on the second row, whatever, like that. And yeah, and I didn't go to that fight. That fight, I stayed home. I was balling with them niggas for like about a month, and I hadn't been home to see my girl at the time. And I was like, I'm going home. They was like, you want to go out here to St. Louis to go to the boxing match with us? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go home. I see it online. I'll order it. And I remember ordering that motherfucker, and I see Meech and all them is in the second row of the fight, and they all got furs on and shit. And you'll see, if you see a picture with him and Nelly online, you'll see a picture with Big Meech and Nelly. Meech is in a fur, and you see Nelly like Nelly like you know what I'm saying, like damn, y'all niggas is clean, like, you feel me? So that was like, yeah, like a lot of times, like I say, a lot of times that's what saved me, man, for being fucked up out here, bro. Like, I would have my own shit. I was a leader. I wasn't a follower. I would be with the homies, but I had my own shit going. I had my own music shit going on. So I would lead them. I would leave and come back. You feel me? And sometimes they would go out. I'll be like, man, I'm staying home. They had a big ass mansion, and it was a gang of niggas in the mansion all the time. So for my way to enjoy the mansion, it was when they went out sometimes. I was like, man, you know, I'm in a mansion with like Blue. They got girls. They got niggas. I'm getting kicked out of rooms because I ain't got a girl. They want to fuck a bitch or something. That was the rule. If you didn't have a girl, you got to get out the room. Even if it's your room. If you didn't have a girl, you got to get out and let the homie, you know what I'm saying, have fun with his girl. So a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have a girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my room and like, S, you borrow your room, man. Come on, man. I go to the studio and go to sleep in the studio while they knock her down in my room or something. You feel me? So a lot of times, bro, they used to go out. I just be like, man, I'm staying right here, bro. I'm gonna be right here till y'all come home. You feel me? And they would leave at 8 o'clock and won't come back until the morning. So I'm in this mansion by myself. So imagine some nights I'll invite my chick there and I'm like, yeah, this is how I'm living. This my shit. You feel me? And she giving it up on the first day. She's like, oh, I'm with a baller. Like, yeah, man. Like, there was a lot of niggas that did that shit. Even my boy Lil Pee Wee, man. Shout out to Lil Pee Wee, man. Lil Pee Wee, man. Slime, man. You know, part of the Young Thug and them, man. Lil Pee was a little runner with us, man. He used to sneak in the clubs, man, and he was like 15 years old, man. And I remember we couldn't even get him in the club one time. He snuck in the club and tipped somebody and got in the club. It's online. Look up Go Hard, Go Home. You'll see a little kid with a microphone in the middle of a club hosting a club. And like, how is this little kid around these baller ass niggas? You know what I'm saying? Lil Pee Wee, man. He had a couple dice games with Big Meech and Blue and got up about 5,000. You feel me? He 15 years old. You can't tell him shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just snuck out to where we at. He on the beach. He can't get in the club. He go find him a little prostitute bitch, take him back to the mansion. I was like, this little nigga off the chain. But like, yeah, man, it was just like a lot of little situations, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, with that situation, you know.
One of the things that kind of came out recently is, you know, Meech got a tattoo on his arm.
Okay.
A West Boulevard tattoo. So at some point when Meech, I guess when he was locked up, he became a Crip.
Yeah.
You know, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. It all stemmed back from, if you catch the earlier this interview from Nocturnal. When I first met Nocturnal, and they was this guy named David Benefield. They was West Boulevard. So I learned that way back in them days, and that was like 2000 or something like that. They said Diablo from West Boulevard put on Big Meech from West Boulevard Crip. So he been a West Boulevard Crip since 2000, to them days, and maybe a little bit earlier than that. He might have been a West Boulevard Crip affiliated with them through Wheezy, through I forgot the guy name. There's a couple guys that was from BMF that was with West Boulevard Crip. You feel me? When I first came in, so Meech was affiliated with them guys, and they ended up saving my life one time because when I left LA Confidential, because they was West Boulevard Crips, and I went to BMF, I had a contract, you feel me, for 7 years. And even though Nocturnal burnt the mansion down and shit went down, the CEO wanted me to be in the studio to produce for him. And I wasn't there. I was with Big Meech. And so they was best Boulevard Crips, me being a blood. Them niggas was trying to extort me. You feel me? So they calling me they went by my mama house. They learned where my mama lived, because when I signed the contract, I remember David asked me for my fucking ID, and he knew where I lived. So when I started rolling with Big Meech, and he was calling me like, "Where are you at?" I'm like, "I'm in Atlanta." You feel me? Or everybody was telling me he was in Atlanta with Big Meech. He called my phone. Well, he went to my mama house. He went to my mama house, and my mom called me. She said, "Hey, this guy named David Minifield is at your house, and he said you ain't producing for me." Woo woo. I said, "Well, tell him I'm with Big Meech." You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is he doing coming over to your house anyway? I never showed him where you live. And she came to my house and said he gave you 10,000 to produce for him, and I said, "Mom, they breached contract and they stopped paying me money, and you know what I'm saying, I gotta feed myself." So I met Big Meech. I'm in Atlanta with them, with Big Meech. I didn't tell her Black Mafia, but I said I'm with this guy Big Meech and Blue. So yeah, so he called my phone. He said, "Bro, like I done gave you all this money, and you ain't coming to the studio, and you ain't out here. What's going on?" I banged on him. I said, "Nigga, this Black Mafia family, bro. I'm with Big Meech, bro. What the fuck you doing popping up at my mama house, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's problems, bro. Like, you ain't." I was blood affiliate, you know. My brother, my younger brother was signed to them as a producer. My younger brother's a producer, Stunt from Ingo Family. So my brother, he stayed back in LA, you know what I'm saying? He had kids and shit. So I told my brother, "Nigga, that nigga came to mama house, nigga, and threatened me, Kyle. Woo woo." And I told him, so when he called me, I'm like, "I'm with Big Meech, bro. Like, you want problems?" So I hung the phone up in his face, in Big D face. He called me back, and maybe like about an hour later apologizing. He was like, "Bro, tell Big Meech that it's cool and I'm sorry." You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Damn.
And I didn't understand that. And what I learned was he was buying bricks from Big Meech. You feel me? So when I left them, I went to Big Meech. I went to his plug. I basically started doing music with LA Confidential's plug when they was buying bricks from Meech. So they didn't want to fuck up that plug. And they knew he was, connected. So they left it alone.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.